her dressed out in practice, which is always good to see. But let's check out exactly what transpired today in Iowa. So shout out to Jeff Dubruck, if I hope I'm saying that right. He's a reporter, and he just shared this little clip of Caitlin Clark online, and let's just watch it.
Phenomenal. Best basketball player right now, this side of anywhere.
Caitlin Clark has made her way back to Des Moines, Iowa, continuing her community involvement through charitable activities. The basketball star previously committed to providing local elementary students with recreational facilities, including a playground and basketball court in her hometown area. The construction project, which began several months earlier, has now reached completion. Clark personally attended the unveiling ceremony to connect with supporters and community members. Currently managing a groin injury, the athlete's return to competitive play remains uncertain, though recent practice appearances suggest positive progress in her recovery process.
Now, this side of anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Caitlin Clark.
Hi, everybody. How are we doing? I'm so excited to be here. First of all, how good does this court look? Looks pretty awesome. Soccer, basketball, two of my favorites.
Phenomenal. Best basketball player right now, this side of anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Reporter Jeff Dubrow captured footage of the event, showing Clark addressing the gathered crowd. During her appearance, she expressed enthusiasm about the completed facilities, highlighting both soccer and basketball amenities as particularly appealing features of the new recreational space. The occasion included additional community support, with organizations distributing educational supplies and backpacks to approximately 500 local children. This demonstrates Clark's ongoing commitment to youth development and educational initiatives within her home state community. The basketball court dedication drew significant local attendance, with families and supporters gathering to witness the facility's official opening.
Side of anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
So that was Caitlin Clark talking to the people there. Shout out to Correlation, man. Correlation stated giving 500 kids backpack and school supplies as well. Whoa. Now, I've been one to speak about this, man. That is Caitlin Clark charitable acts, man. A lot of people really don't speak about her actually giving back to the fans, but more importantly, her fans in Iowa, giving them a lot of love.
Local news station KCCI provided coverage of the community event, documenting the positive impact on neighborhood residents. Clark's Foundation continues expanding its charitable reach through various community programs. These efforts focus particularly on supporting young people in Iowa, providing both recreational opportunities and educational resources to enhance their development prospects. Regarding her playing status, no definitive timeline exists for Clark's return to competitive basketball. Her team secured a victory in their most recent game, with upcoming matchups scheduled against Phoenix Mercury, Dallas Wings, and Seattle Storm.
Fans, but more importantly, her fans in Iowa, giving them a lot of love, doing them great things and doing great service. And I just think this was the coolest thing ever, bro. And shout out once again to this guy right here, Jeff. I believe he's a reporter. And hold on, there's more, guys. We got more footage of Caitlin. They playing on the court now.
Speculation suggests a potential return during the Connecticut Sun game, representing approximately 1 month since her last court appearance. Medical professionals believe the groin injury, while significant, does not present long-term career concerns. Clark appears to be consulting appropriate specialists and following recommended treatment protocols, indicating a methodical approach to her recovery process. Teammates KK and Kelsey Mitchell have maintained strong performances during Clark's absence. Mitchell, recognized as the team's leading scorer, has particularly excelled in recent games, helping sustain the team's competitive position throughout this challenging period.
For now.
I like it. Just right to the three-point.
It's so dope, man. And the great thing about it is, look at all the people that's out there with her, bro. I mean, that's out there that came to see Kaylin. So I'm guessing KCCI is the news network that is covering this thing. But that's super dope. The Caitlin Clark Foundation is truly remarkable. And like I always say, it's just a great thing to see, dude. It truly.
Sports commentator Jason Whitlock recently acknowledged various content creators covering Clark's career, including multiple YouTube personalities and basketball analysts. His commentary emphasized the importance of balanced reporting, encouraging creators to maintain objectivity while supporting the athlete's development. Whitlock specifically mentioned content creators from different platforms, noting their collective influence on Clark's public narrative. He expressed interest in featuring various creators on his program to discuss WNBA topics and Clark's career progression in future broadcasts. The commentator cautioned against excessive favoritism, suggesting that overly protective coverage might not serve Clark's best interests.
I always say it's just a great thing to see, dude. It truly is. And there really isn't a timeline on Caitlin Clark return. And yeah, man, they picked up the dub yesterday. I'm trying to see who do they play next. Let me pull up their schedule real quick. Your boy John Liquidator is kind of behind, man. Like I stated, I kind of got to get back in the flow of everything. I've been out of town. Let's see here. Look like they got to play the Mercury. So they got to play the
Instead, he advocated for honest analysis that promotes genuine growth and improvement in her professional development. His remarks highlighted the challenge content creators face when covering popular athletes, noting how critical content often receives less engagement than purely supportive material. This dynamic can influence how creators approach their coverage decisions and editorial choices. The discussion extended to coaching staff and teammates, with Whitlock noting the tendency to criticize supporting personnel while maintaining unwavering support for star players. He specifically mentioned head coach Stephanie White and scorer Kelsey Mitchell as examples of this coverage imbalance.
Let's see here. Look like they got to play the Mercury. So they got to play the Mercury next, then the Wings, then the Storm. But I'm sticking to my analysis. I'm saying Caitlin Clark might be back for this Connecticut Sun game. That have been and made about a month since we last seen Caitlin on a basketball court. But I don't think her groin injury is as bad as everyone think it is. Granted, it is bad, but I don't think it's like career ending or anything like that. She just got to go see the right doctors, and I believe she's.
Clark's Iowa appearance demonstrates her continued connection to her roots despite professional obligations. The community event reinforces her commitment to giving back to the area that supported her early development and continues celebrating her achievements. The completed recreational facilities will serve local children for years to come, creating lasting impact beyond Clark's individual career. These infrastructure improvements represent tangible benefits for the community, encouraging youth participation in sports and physical activity. Local residents expressed appreciation for Clark's ongoing involvement in community development projects.
She's got to go see the right doctors, and I believe she's already taken that initiative and doing that, which is just a good thing to see, man. But shout out to KK, too, for balling out yesterday, dog. Her and Kelsey Mitchell, man. But, yeah, dude. Real quick, shout out to Jason Whitlock, man. Jason Whitlock, shout out your boy John the Liquidator out. I wanted to share this with you guys here. If I can get it pulled up. Let me get it pulled up. And let me share this.
The basketball court and playground additions provide much-needed recreational options for families in the Des Moines area, enhancing quality of life for neighborhood residents. The event's success reflects broader themes of athlete community engagement and social responsibility. Clark's approach demonstrates how professional athletes can leverage their platform to create meaningful change in their home communities through targeted charitable initiatives. Coverage of the event highlighted positive community response and genuine appreciation for Clark's continued involvement. The gathering showcased the strong connection between the athlete and her supporters, reinforcing bonds that extend beyond basketball performance.
It's the lowest of low-hanging fruit. A wig fell off of a player, and you got mad because a fan decided to use it to heckle? Are you joking? You're lucky half the arena didn't have to be thrown out. This reminds me of something Brittany Griner said the other day. She was dogging out fans again. Why? Because they're probably making fun of you getting locked up in Russia? Question mark? Of course they're going to heckle you over that. I mean,
As recovery continues, Clark
question mark? Of course they're going to heckle you over that. I mean, maybe you should have thought about that before you took cannabis oil into Russia. I guarantee you that's what that's about. Just my speculation, but no, it's the fans' fault. This league is wild. Hair Jordan. I'm dead. I am officially dead. Fan reportedly ejected after WNBA player's wig falls off.
The mishap was clearly visible to spectators in attendance, who responded with audible laughter and commentary from the stands. Rather than continuing with the game as normal, play was halted while the affected player left the court to address the situation. What transformed this from a simple wardrobe malfunction into a contentious issue was the reaction from team members on the court. Several players directed their attention toward specific spectators who had been vocal about the incident, pointing them out to officials and security personnel. The referees and arena staff became involved, ultimately resulting in the removal of at least one fan from the venue for their commentary regarding the hairpiece incident.
Officially dead. Fan reportedly ejected after WNBA player's wig falls off. And by the way, I like Kaylee Copper. I do. But it raises the age-old question now that a lot of us have been asking in the last 18 months that we've tried to get to know this league. Why is fake hair and Freddy Krueger nails, fingernails?
This response has drawn significant criticism from sports commentators and fans online, with many questioning whether such a reaction was appropriate for a professional sporting environment. The incident has reignited discussions about the league's approach to fan interaction and whether players and officials are being overly sensitive to typical arena heckling. The situation becomes more perplexing when considering the league's recent Pay Us campaign, which advocates for increased compensation and recognition. Critics argue that demanding professional treatment and pay while simultaneously being unable to handle standard fan behavior creates an inconsistent message. Questions have also been raised about equipment and appearance standards during games.
Freddy Krueger nails, fingernails, the fake nails allowed during these games? Why is that a thing? The nails are a literal danger to other players. We've seen that. Dejanay. We've seen that. I mean, what is the deal here, honestly? And then get butthurt because a fan called you out over? Of course they did. Again, I'm shocked. I mean, y'all obviously got a different kind.
The incident has prompted discussions about why certain accessories like artificial nails and hairpieces are permitted during competition, especially when they could pose safety risks or create distractions. Some have noted that lengthy artificial fingernails could potentially injure other players during physical contact. The contrast in how different situations are handled has also drawn attention. Observers have pointed out that serious fouls and physical contact often continue without game interruption, yet this cosmetic incident resulted in a complete stoppage of play and fan ejection. Social media response has been overwhelmingly critical of the league's handling of the situation.
I'm shocked. I mean, y'all obviously got a different kind of fan. Can you imagine? They're supposed to start playing in Philadelphia at some point. God damn. I would give anything for arena be full of nothing but Eagles fans. Holy hell, and have a wig fall off. Good luck. They'd have to throw the whole damn arena out. Let's watch this mess.
It bounced around a lot, but at the end, it went through the rim. Oh, no.
All right, there's the wig fall.
The video footage has garnered millions of views, with most commentary expressing disbelief at the response. Many users have shared memes and jokes about the incident, with nicknames like Hair Jordan trending in reference to the player involved. The incident has also brought up comparisons to other professional sports leagues, where similar situations would likely be handled with more humor and less sensitivity. Basketball fans have noted that NBA players regularly face much harsher heckling without requesting fan removals or game stoppages.
No.
There's the wig falling off.
Oh, no. She
You
didn't
can
go
hear
right to the
people
back.
laughing, by the way. You can hear people in the crowd laughing.
Oh, no.
There she goes, running out. Okay.
Timeout called for
Wow. Pay us what you owe us.
Crawford
Okay.
to
What in
deal
the
with
hell's
the
going on?
malfunction.
Seriously. So that happens, and so they stop play. Now, I can tell you this.
Some have suggested that if the league wants to attract serious sports fans and investment, it needs to develop thicker skin regarding fan commentary. The incident has been seen by many as emblematic of broader issues within the organization regarding professionalism and fan relations. The timing of this controversy is particularly challenging for a league that has been working to build credibility and expand its fan base. The incident has overshadowed actual gameplay and athletic performance, instead focusing attention on what many view as an overreaction to harmless fan behavior.
I can tell you this. Guess what? Now you see they are back to not playing as of yet. All right. As of yet. Now you see, okay, well, you got a lot of movement. There's a player pointing back towards a fan. Oh my goodness, the outrage. Oh, there's the referees. Y'all are legitimately talking to security. I mean, literally.
Arena officials and league representatives have not provided detailed explanations for the fan ejection, though security was observed consulting with referees and team personnel during the incident. The lack of clear communication about ejection criteria has added to the confusion surrounding the event. The broader implications of this incident extend beyond a single game or moment. It raises questions about how professional sports leagues should balance player comfort with fan expression and whether certain standards of behavior should be expected from both sides.
I mean, literally get clown. You want wigs? Put some clown wigs on. Paint up like the Joker, because you got to be kidding me that you threw a fan out of an arena over this. Kathy Engelbert, either you got a real professional sports league where you can handle the fans or you don't. I mean, maybe you should consider taking a page out of Unrivaled.
Many observers have noted that building a sustainable professional sports league requires accepting that fans will comment on anything that happens during games, including unexpected or humorous moments. The ability to handle such situations with grace and humor is often seen as a mark of true professionalism. The incident serves as a case study in how small moments can escalate into major controversies when handled inappropriately. What could have been a brief, forgettable moment instead became a viral sensation that reflected poorly on the league's maturity and professionalism.